Guys, Todd Wilson here from Web More Dev Studios. Since it's a nice day outside, I decided to do this um, different opener. So today we're going to talk about, yeah, there's the truck. That's the danger of doing these things outside. Today we're going to talk about back-end development, and if you're interested in hearing about that, stay tuned.
What's up, guys? Todd Wilson back again. Like I said, we're going to talk about back-end web development. So, what is back-end web development? Back-end web development refers to the server-side activities of any website or web app, i.e., the back end. It takes care of the logic, it handles the database interaction, and email server interactions, as opposed to the front end, which is what the user sees, which is normally the UI, anything that's on the screen. Some of the languages that are used for backend web development are PHP, Java, Python, Ruby. These are some of the more popular languages, but of course, there are plenty more out there. And you're always going to hear about some new language that is supposed to be the latest and the greatest thing. But you want to think in terms of what is more prolific, what has more documentation, what is being supported more extensively. And these languages are used to create dynamic, responsive, and fast websites and web apps. Now, in this process, backend development is going to have to interact with a database, some place to store information like user profile, account information for an e-commerce website. You get the idea. The more popular database technologies are SQL Server from Microsoft, MySQL, MongoDB, and Oracle Database. Now, how all of this works in the back end, we're going to start from the user's end. They're going to be working on a computer, desktop, laptop, smartphone, or tablet, and those devices are going to communicate to the web server via a website or a web app, and that web server in turn is going to use a backend language like Ruby, Java, Python, or PHP to communicate with the respective end that it needs to, say, file system, database, or email server. Now, in this process, people don't always use the vanilla language. Each of these languages that we've mentioned so far have what they call frameworks. Frameworks are solution accelerators or workflow accelerators, depending on who you talk to. But basically, what they do is they allow the developer to create deliverables faster and streamline workflows. They have built in modules, APIs, and the like that allow them to basically create the app or website and a lot faster than if they had to build it all from scratch. So in the case of PHP, you have Laravel, Python, you have Django, and in Java, you have Spring, and Ruby, of course, you have Rails. Now, if you want to learn a little bit more about the languages or the frameworks, you can go to php.net for PHP, python.org, oracle.com for Java, ruby-lang.org for Ruby, and for the frameworks, you have laravel.com, djangoproject.com, spring.io, and rubyonrails.org. Now, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys soon.